In Mark chapter 12, beginning at verse 13, Mark records a series of controversies in which the enemies of Jesus came and asked him a set of questions in order to trap him. Now, the first of these questions was asked by the Pharisees and the Herodians, who were normally political enemies. The Pharisees hated the Roman occupation, and the Herodians benefited from it. But now they allied themselves together in their hatred of Jesus. They asked him whether or not it was lawful to pay taxes to Caesar. They anticipated that Jesus would either say it was lawful and alienate the crowds who were his major source of support, or he would say it was not lawful and put himself in hot water with the Romans. But Jesus would not be bound by the parameters that they set. He asked for a coin and then asked whose image and inscription was on it. When they responded Caesar's, he said, "Give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, but give to God what belongs to God." Now Jesus evaded the trap, but he still answered the question. It was lawful to pay Caesar his taxes, but that was not their ultimate allegiance. Jesus' answer helps us to understand how we are to live as citizens of whatever nation we are a part of. Christians can live under any government. Christians can be good citizens. If they could pay taxes to the Roman government, then we can and should pay taxes to whatever regime we live under. Romans chapter 13 and 1 Peter 2 would bear this out. But that's not the followers of Jesus' ultimate allegiance. When the apostles were called before the Sanhedrin Council and told to stop preaching in the name of Jesus, they said in Acts 5:29, "We must obey God rather than men." And so while Christians can and should be good citizens, their ultimate allegiance is to Jesus the King. When Jesus said that because Caesar's image and inscription was on the coin, so it should be given to Caesar, he said, "Give to God the things that are God's." Well, what things are God's? The things that bear His image and inscription. Well, whose image do we bear? In Genesis chapter 1 and verse 27, we learn that God made male and female in His image. And whose name do we wear? Well, if we are Christians, then we wear the name of Jesus. And so while we can and should give whatever our citizenship obligates us to as part of our physical nation, we need to understand that we are to give ourselves to God because we bear His image and we bear His inscription.